Namaste. I bow to the divine in you. Juxtaposing mudra, pranayama and asana. Integrating body, breath and mind. Welcome to this minute tutorial focusing on goddess pose, Malasana squat. So I'm just going to show preparations, regressions, progressions, just taking everything in your own ability, doing what feels right, finding kindness for yourself and your postures. So we'll just bring ourselves to our mat in case you've been a bit rush busy beforehand. So just finding a comfortable seat. Let's take the mudra of water, Varan mudra, our little finger and our thumb. So working with this water element here, our Varan mudra. Let the breath flow like the water. Inhaling as the body expands like that wave rising, and exhaling as it contracts, the wave dips. So just really taking your focus to the body, synchronizing with the way those waves move, up and down. And here we hold our Varan mudra, so this hand gesture incorporates the water element within the body. Our little finger is water. And this brings the water element, so it's really good for flushing out toxins, really good for the hair, the skin, the nails, really good for letting things flow and allowing yourself to flow in and out of postures and let go of any tension, let go of any ego as well, and allow everything to flow like water does. It's its own guidance. Okay, so let's begin. Remembering our concepts of water and flowing and just allowing ourselves to be. So our goddess pose is deep in those hips. We'll start with a butterfly warm-up, bringing the soles of the feet together. Use the hands as assist if you wish, or have them by your sides as we just open and close those knees. Again, like the waves, the inhale is going to open and the exhale is going to close. Okay, working into these hips a little deeper. These are what we use for this Malasana squat as well as the core. So we're going to take our legs wide. Feel free to open this straddle position a little further with one hand in front and one behind. And we're going to take a nice soft wide leg seated fold. So inhale that length from the root to the crown and exhale to just send those arms down. Maybe something deeper, bringing it all the way down to the navel and then the rib cage and then the chest. And just find comfort and softness here in this posture. So if that soft, comfy, juicy space is not down here, then be here. You may want to block or a cushion. Beautiful. So it's not only about stretching those hips to create our goddess, it's about strengthening as well. So let's strengthen our hips a little. Just placing your right hand on the outside of your right leg and your left hand on the inside. And we're just going to see first if we can lift the buttock with the heel still on the floor. So putting the weight into those palms and lifting the buttock, feeling that stretch and strengthen here, and then placing it down. We'll take one more of those, and then we'll see if we can raise our heel and bring it down. Good. Let's try the other side. So just windmill the arms over. Taking 3 lifts just with the buttocks. And then 3 with the heel. Feeling the strength, engaging here. Trying to keep the back straight as well. Maybe have the back against a wall if that suits. Very good. Just come back to that butterfly stretch for a little bit of a release. Okay, now we're going to take some squats to strengthen them hips. So this is where you're going to explore where your space is with this squat, how deep you can go. So we're going to come up, we'll come onto all fours, we'll come up through asana. So take an inhale here as you drop the navel and find a cow face pose, and exhale as you curl through a cat. Continue the curl until you find your Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Start to pedal the feet heel toe, and then with a soft bend in the knees, just take them to the outside of the hands. So we're in a micro bend in the knees, kind of a half lift fold, and then we're going to turn our heels out. We're then going to just bring the hands up. So here we're going to take some squats, and we're going to kind of find where's the most comfortable space to come down to. We'll just take 2 more. Good. So now you've had a little explore of where and how deep you want to go with this. You're going to layer some blocks. If you don't have blocks, see if there's anything else you can use at home. Books are a good one. Obviously, make it like building blocks though. Don't have a large book and then a cushion and then something like this, yeah? Okay. So I've chose 3, maybe you'll choose 4, maybe you'll choose 5. Okay, I'm going to come down now. This is where I worked out with my squat was where I'd like to go. I'm going to come down onto those blocks. We're going to take 1 minute here, yeah? So opening through those hips, just having a little look at the clock there, and we're going to take 1 minute. Close your eyes if you wish. Add a block, lose a block, whatever feels right for you. Have the hands on the floor if you need, or have them by the heart. Use them to open through the hips a little deeper. About 30 more seconds. Okay. Now we're going to find an active Skadasana, so a side squat. So bringing the palms down. If you're all the way up here, this is fine. You may even want to take the blocks forward for the hands. Yeah, and then you're going to take out this right leg. So we're in a side squat. Everyone's different. Some people are down here with this. Oh, I'm guessing if you're watching this video to improve the squat, you may be further up here. I'm going to hold this on this side just for 8 breaths. And then we're going to perform it on the other side by bending through this knee and coming over to this side. That's not for you, just rest in child's. Good. Okay, so our next action is to allow our blocks to help us and guide us. So we're going to take our squat again. Now if we found that the hips were quite high, but we couldn't really take the heels down, we want to think about finding that length in the spine. So if you was here, we're going to use that. So we're going to take a Salamba Malasana squat. Salamba meaning supported. So we place these nice soft blocks under our heels, okay? So take some time, just pop them where your stance is, your width with your squat. Softly come up onto the toe of one foot. And I do have a downwards facing dog preparation mini tutorial. And if you're feeling discomfort in the feet when you're trying this, maybe try that tutorial. It's just 15 minutes, as that's really focused on people who are having quite sore feet at the moment. So that could help just send a bit more energy to the toes and feet. So can you see how I've got my blocks here? Just under those heels so that I can use that. It is deep, it's challenging, it's working the core. Good, see that length in my spine. And then we're going to bring the blocks together and perform another minute in our assisted squat. Again, feel free to keep the heels up if you wish. Play about with this. There's no right or wrong. We're assisting at finding that softness in the pose. Maybe you want to pop 2 cushions under those heels so you've still got the heels. Maybe this is your comfortable space. And it's obviously very hard for me to tutor this without seeing you, so feel free to send me videos from home. As we're thinking about, if those heels don't go down, we're going to support them. If they do go down, we're going to support that. Yeah? So from here I'm thinking, well, I'm in a position where my heels do go down, so then I'm just going to have the block under my glute. So whatever's right for you, you'll know. Also, if you're not warm before the practice, this is nearly finished now, so maybe I should have said this at the beginning, but when you next do it, I've got an express chakra cleanse, little mobilizing warm up to align those chakras. So you could pick that out of the YouTube library, have a little warm up, then a little squat prep. Okay, another few seconds. And we're going to leave the pose softly. Oh, just coming onto all fours. Let's give that leg a little bit of love. Drawing some nice big juicy number 8s, just working with every muscle we just use, just to release. Maybe you also want to find a lizard lunge here, just to give some energy and movement in that hip again. Bringing the right arm on the inside and gazing over. Also, this is very good for that space in the toes once again, as with the weight in the arm you can begin to peel open those toes. Take some breaths here. I put my hand on something then, don't do that what I did. We're not doing a dancing lizard. And let's find that posture on the opposing side, beginning with our crescent number 8s. If you want to, you can really roll around, find that mobility in the spine, and then finding that lizard. Open like you do with the goddess. This time the left arm. Think preparation for goddess. Feel free to pause the video and take 8, 10 more lizards if you like, or pause it and hold it for more breaths. Can be a restorative posture, you can hold it for as long as you feel. Okay, let's finish with a child's pose, assisted by our blocks. So take the legs wide, make yourself a little ladder of blocks from the perineum along. Inhale, length, and exhale as you just deepen onto your little seat of blocks. Ready to spend a minute here thanking the body and sending gratitude for the work with this Malasana squat. I'm guessing if you clicked on this video, this squat is something that you're thinking either you find difficulty with, or on the reverse, it could just be something you want extra practice with. If it is something you've been avoiding or finding a little bit of a challenge, then obviously your body needs lots of gratitude for even pressing play, for taking part in this part of your yoga journey where you've not just said, I can't do that, and tucked it under the table. You've said, I can't, but then you've turned it round into, I can, I will. The first part of anything we learn in life is going to be the thought process. So we have to think and know we can. When the mind is in this positive mindset, the body will flow like that water we open the practice with, as we're just allowing it. So now just coming up to seated. Beautiful rest for those hips after that goddess. Something we deserve. We're just coming up slowly and softly. I'd like to invite you to bring your hands to your heart space. Namaste. Thank you, warrior, goddess, students. Let the spirit in me meet the spirit in you. Namaste.